He shut that thing up. We go back to his house, wash up. He fix us something to eat, and he give us some money in our hand.
Too much your father?
Yes. Now on Roosevelt, there was a Dairy Queen and a store called Sablowski's.
Who?
Like a store, a little clothes store. You know, people have little stores like the little hair supply store stuff. They always sold little clothes, panties, shoes, slips, socks, dresses, skirts. And he'd take us in there, get us some panties. They wore the half slips back then. Daddy didn't like us wearing pants. That's why if you notice, you see Rosie and Mabel wearing skirts a lot.
Why?
Have you ever seen Rosie wear pants?
Not really.
Okay. But he didn't like us. He didn't like for girls us to wear pants. He called them pants.
Those y'all wear skirts?
Yeah. But I put them pants on when I had them whips on my legs and thighs.
That's when you start wearing pants?
Yeah, I go put them on because I tell when I go to school. Because mama whoop us. But boy, every place.
Y'all get group whoopings, everybody get whooped. You ain't getting whooped by yourself.
Wasn't no damn body no different than the damn other.
You think I get group whooping, like one person might do something and everybody
Me and
get
Liz
whooped?
got whooped at the same time. But Liz should have got, the second time, Liz should have got the whoop. She didn't do nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Liz would crawl up under the bed. And we always talked about this and laughed, even for Mara.
I said, what I'm saying is like, as y'all being so many people in the house, and somebody did something, did everybody get whooped?
Whoever did it, that's who got their ass whooped.
Yeah.
That's who got their whooped. And you can lie all you want. You're gonna get your ass whooped. And when I got tired of getting whoopings on my skin with them stitch cards, the school 5629, and I started straightening up. I did, because I got tired of cutting school, not going to school, laying up, screwing. You know what I mean? But she didn't play. The woman didn't play. You didn't disrespect her house. And I've never seen Mom mistreat none of us. Now, we may have not liked her rules, but if you didn't like them, you could hit that door. And you were fed, you stayed yourself clean and bathed and clean clothes, and her house stayed clean in her yard. It did. Ain't no lazy. We didn't. Eric, I know Mom to talk to you about things, all her grandkids, through their life. We didn't sit on no beds.
You ain't supposed to, you're sleeping.
Put something in your mouth at that table before you bless that food. When you got through eating, you didn't just leave out no kitchen. We had chores.
What was your chore?
Wash dishes if it's my time. Mop.
You take turns?
Yeah, wash the windows inside out. Get the trash together. If the dogs eat at the trash room, you got to go back out there and clean it up and put it back in the bag.
The stuff you still live with today?
Huh?
The stuff you still live with today? The stuff you still do?
Yeah. And we was out on the weekends. Now, she did. We didn't bring, if like at 15, if you call yourself had a boyfriend, which we did, you ain't going to afford in that front row with a bright light on. An hour.
Like they had company.
Actually, it's 11 if they know it. I don't care how we act, okay? An hour, at least, maybe 2. You going out that front door. I've never had no sex or nothing in out of my house. I did in Daddy's and Mr. and Miss Jackson.
How you do it in Daddy's?
Cause Cindy had a door key. Me and Cindy cut school all the time. Me and Clem Cindy and that girl.
They had a key, so y'all go there when Dad went home.
And Daddy kept saying he was calling Mama. And he said, Ida Mae, where these tracks keep coming from?
What tracks?
Our footprints.
Oh, okay.
Now, Cindy tell you. But we wasn't no bad, disrespectful kids. Back then, your neighbors told what your child did.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't argue and fight and want to cuss and kill or cut each other.
Right.
They got their ass whooped or disciplined. No, for real.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember those songs.
I remember Mom worked at night before at night, and when she stayed on several places, Michelle used to always go over there. But I too, Michelle always go with her grandma. Spend a night, spend a weekend, and Shell and Nikki, I'll let them catch the bus over Daddy's. Shit. Daddy would get on them for laughing all the time.
About what?
You know, he said, hey, Shell. Daddy said, cut that, what the hell y'all giggling about? That's what they call laugh, giggling. But he knew when Shell was pregnant. Because Shell come back home and told me. He did. But he was good. He was shit. I remember an old lady, she wasn't that old, she was old. Lived as soon as this daddy know that's her daughter. And I was over there that Saturday. I came to get some food and money. And Daddy, the lady knocked on the door and Daddy said, see who is it at that door. And I said, who is it? I don't remember the lady's name. He said, I know who it is, open it up, let her in. She stood by the door. She said, she called it Daddy, Mississippi. She said, Daddy said, what you want? What the hell you want now? She said, can I borrow $50 till we get our checks? I don't forget it. And Daddy said, she said, somebody he could keep the new lamp. She said, I don't want that damn lamp. He said, when you get your check, you bring my damn money back. Laughing, but I remember it. If I didn't remember, I couldn't speak about it.
That's good.
Daddy kept me some change.
He bring about $50 back.
And Daddy run his small sitting. I don't never remember getting a whooping from Dad. I don't. Daddy let Cindy was still there to call money. Not steal the money, but Daddy would give Cindy money. More he would, he took care of us, but you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, and Daddy.
R.I.P. Uncle City. Rest in peace, Uncle City.
They knew Daddy, knew all of them, our whole family. Oh, did. Met most of them, the majority of them. But I made it play. You roll your eyes or try to get smart or she hear from your mouth. You didn't know if you was you would know if you would be getting hit here. Because look, she'll punch you. She'll get her broomstick if nothing went close by. What that stitch called? I got 2 in the tank. She would, thank you. Can I get another bottle? She
it's 9 o'clock.
Eric, don't be recording me.
No.
I'm serious. Eric, cause I ain't fixed up and got nothing going. Eric, she would get that stitch card and look, Eric. She would take and wrap it like this. 1, 2, 3, and she what? And you be moving, she said, be sure I asked it. And I remember when everybody was sleeping, 3 of us used to be in the sleep in the bed. Actually, I'm gonna
imitate grandma. Imitate grandma.
3 of us and 2 would sleep in the bed at one time. Okay, so we had, them dial phones. You dial with your finger. We had one of them upstairs in the hallway, and everybody sleep. Mama downstairs watching TV. She had been telling me, get your ass to bed. Keep your ass off that damn phone. I ain't gonna tell you no more. When you come upstairs, there's a switch. When you get up there by that bathroom, there's a switch. Like that piece right there, that's where the phone was at. Between 2 bedrooms on the wall. I was all the way with the card around talking to Clinton. I promise God, I heard that step squeak. Then I seen that light flick on. She come up there. She said, I'm going to beat your damn black ass. She said, I done told you to keep your damn ass off that damn phone. She would have got you laughing, but she would have got that speech because she whooped my ass.
She got you out of the phone. You got the phone talking to Clinton.
Out of May didn't play.
Your baby daddy, that's your baby daddy. R.I.P. Clinton.
You hear me?
Passed on.
Shit.
Hey.
I remember the whoopings. And she didn't whoop me for
And
nothing.
that's why I thanked her. That day.
That's why I thanked her years before she left here. Until that day, I said, Mom, I always said it to her in her face, like me and you sit here. You know how I would be over there. I said, I thank God for you and Dad. I said, I could never have had a better mother and father than y'all. I said, Mom, I thank you for all your teachers, your disciplines. I said, you amazes me. I said, I thank you for teaching me and the whoopings you gave me how to be a young girl, a teenager, and a grown woman, and to go to work and stand on my feet and take care of my kids and be a woman. I told her these things throughout my life.
It helps you. It helps you throughout your life.
I'm telling you. And she was something else. But she always said, I will learn off and on and regular. Yeah, man. Hi, Cher. Cher just work, Cher. She got that from you. Where's that egg? Where's my boy? Where's Egg? She said, and then she was there, and I always, in fact, I was locked up or not. She said, where's Albert? You tell him I love him. She said, Albie, I love all my grandchildren. She said all of them, and I knew Mama did. I'm not in her heart, and I didn't live in her heart, but I know her to be a mother, and a grandmother, and a great-grandmother, and a great-great-grandmother. She said, you got some good kids. She said, and Eric. She said, Eric. She said, they looks out for you. They does things for you. She said, Eric is in jail. But Eric. is more able. She said, them kids respect you. She said, I've never known your kids to put their hands and talk back.
There's a difference between respect and love, though. See, that's what makes, a lot of them don't got no respect. They got love, and love gets ran over. So you gotta demand respect first.
Right. And she always did, not put y'all on a pedestal, but she always did. And I got some sisters who told me, Leila, Mary, Ruthie, Mary, Leila, Olivia. They spoke those word things for me. They have. And the older siblings, they have spoke to us, I know to me, and some of the rest of them too, about, look, y'all didn't come up no different than we did. We got hit, don't you know, if you can remember as a 7-year-old, 6-year-old child, where it was, where you got to see in Mississippi. I remember me and Lena Ruth May and Mama being in Mama's front room right over there where she lived. Lena said, hell, how you remember that?
Remember what?
I was telling them where Dad lived when you walk up. We didn't have no grass.
Mississippi?
Yeah.
Back in slavery time?
Yeah, wasn't no grass.
Was y'all living on, was y'all slaves back then?
I wasn't. They
your
were.
sisters and brothers?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, boy? Hey, what's going on, old man? You got them earbuds in, don't you? What you listen to?
Nothing. I was watching something.
What, Eric?
He's not watching.
He not. You getting taller. You done went out of town and ate up all that food, ain't you?
No, I'll leave again this Saturday.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Where you going then?
To Louisiana.
Wait a minute now. But you wait till I get sick and then I can't go with you.
No, I didn't plan this.
You did?
I didn't know nothing.
Eric, don't he look like his mama?
Look at this.
He looks like his mama.
Yeah,
He got her
that's
cheeks,
good.
her nose. Put that in the trash for TT. Talk about he going out of town again. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, he
How
back to
you?
leave. Good.
Your mom done made it back in?
They'll be back Monday.
Oh, that's right. You
Yeah.
did say Monday. But I was telling Eric about the old time. But. He loved you, Eric. But Lena said, I said, when you walk up, I said, Eric ain't slick. I know he recorded everything I'm doing. Okay, I know my son. I said, there was a red rose bush on the left-hand side. I said, when there was two wooden, I said, and there was two wooden steps.
Yeah, I'm just getting
I thought she was on
history
live.
lesson.
I said, and there was two wooden steps. I said, we had a dirt. We didn't ever have no grass where we lived down there. So she would make us take the broom and sweep the dirt.
Where y'all
the
live at? In Mississippi?
Glendora.
And was there on the plantation?
Right. And when the two wooden steps, you can see under the house. But when you walk up them, when you go in that door, the left side was the seabirds, which was they called chip box. I know your mother remember.
She probably doesn't.
Even though, you know what I mean, when she is somebody through y'all generation, you know what I mean, on one side of the family or the other. And you put your nickel or dime in there, and you find what song you want to hear. That's how we love the blues. We got that from there. B.B. King, Bobby Womack, Tyrone Davis, Mom and Daddy. Now, and you push the button, the song come on, they just be twisted. But you only had a little room, maybe the size of this bedroom when you walk in that front door. On the right, there was one bedroom. We didn't have no doorknob, so we would push each other out the way to see through the hole of the doorknob. Ask me is in the area. Right there was a countertop. Mama would be on the side of there frying fish, cooking. I say cooking, frying fish. Mama took that apron off and come out there. Daddy put everybody out. Ask your Aunt Liz and them.
He was jealous. He didn't want to do it.
Did you hear me?
He didn't want to show everybody.
And I remember Daddy drove them tractors. And only in them, you know the way they put these.
He used to run tractors in the cotton field.
Yes. They put them, they call them croaker sacks, but they long like a dress. And they sit to the side of it. And they bent over and picked that cotton. I mean, it'd be hot. Mama would bring them jars of water like Eric be having in them jar things he be having the stuff.
Mason jar.
A cold water with ice in it. And a salmon sandwich, whatever kind of sandwich you make them. Biscuit or something. And they eat. But Daddy would take the croaker sacks. That's what they call them. You'll see them here. And he'll put them on that thing. He'll carry them where he had to go wham at. He worked for that man named Mr. Mike. Yeah. And Leela Lim said, El, how you remember that? I said, Leela, come up here at 65 at 7. I'm 6 years old. Your mind, I remember them things. I remember Mama's mother.
How old were you?
I was 7 years old. I come in here.
How old are you today?
64. How old is you today?
I just didn't know how long ago. That's a long time to remember.
He think you slick. He record every damn thing so he can keep it and show it. I know. But
you always live on.
My older
go
brother.
viral, you can help somebody else.
That's right. My older brother, Bubba, RB. Mama had 2 kids, initials named birth initial. RB and LB. But Bubba was named after his dad. And I would say, Mom, Why you didn't give me no name? Did you run out of names? Everybody else got names. No. I asked her
did
this
you run out of names.
I asked her this even when she was living.
I asked you to run out of the names.
You hear me ask me? And I got to where I was learning this little something, and I go to the grocery store and I see initials on me, pounds, but I didn't know that then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I said, you got LBRB initials. Mama had Mays, Lee's, and B's kids. She had Mamie Lee, Lovey B, LB, Lizzie B, and Rosie Lee. She had Mary. She had, wait a minute, Ruth to May.
Too many.
Leela May and Ida May. Her two oldest girls, and her name is Mays.
Mm-hmm.
She had Mays, Lee's, and B's. I said, where the hell she did that? But 3 of Mama kids, and I won't lie, she'll tell you she's living. Daddy named him after the girlfriends he went with. Mamie, Lovey, and I would like, if Mama was living. Next time Liz is around or something, I'm gonna let you ask her and she tell you.
When his love is his side, love is when his side.
Mamie, and it wasn't Rosie. Rosie's named after Mama's mother. Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Rosie Nesbitt.
But he had all the kids by her, all right?
Huh?
He had all the kids by grandma.
Who?
He had all the kids by grandma.
Oh, Daddy had 7 girls and 1 boy by Mama. Yep. And RB had 6 girls and 2 boys by Mama. But Mama was married to him and had those kids before she met Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
But then he took off and went to Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
And remember when we stayed on Biscayne?
He took out got some new tail.
Yeah, remember when we stayed on Biscayne here?
Yeah.
They daddy died when we was living there. When Mom was living with us then, remember? Eric Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Mama living with us on Biscayne?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but it was just talking about a little lifestyle and things. But that woman, she didn't play. She punched your ass with her fist. You let her stick here. Ashley. Sit down. Ashley. If Mama couldn't get her stitches on, she would take a knife. She would take a knife and cut the cord off a plug-up lamp and whoop your ass with it. And when she go to work at
That's
night,
child abuse.
when she go to work at night,
Mm-hmm.
we had a big double door cabinet with the peanut butter, the peaches, the fruit cocktails,
The
canned stuff.
Yeah.
And we had a deep freezer.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a silver lock on it. But we would take the butter knife and unscrew the screws on it and get us some peaches or something sweet. We would, actually.
And she had it live.
Yeah, she had the key to it, the lock, but we wasn't starved. I never went to bed with my stomach around.
Mm-hmm.
At no time in my life I can remember.
You never did hungry. I did.
You better not have me on that damn thing with my head messed up, I ain't
You ain't on
cleaned
nothing. This
up.
is pride. It's personal. This gonna bring some revenue later
personal
on.
nothing. And
It's called asset investment.
And Ashley, back then, you get the can
History.
and the stick of bologna. The stick of bologna.
The stick of bologna?
Stick.
You know that
The old
bologna
school
comes
governor.
long,
Oh, okay.
with the red
That's
thing
the poor
around.
people put on it. When you poor, that's the cheap one. That's like a big old
Cheap nothing,
tube.
they still eat that shit.
I don't know.
Now,
Hey,
the spam was the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
The spam. I ain't talking about the spam shit in the can now. I'm talking about this coming with silver.
That is recording.
You getting a history lesson?
That is recording.
You
Good.
getting a history lesson from all, dude.
Oh, she been talking for a minute.
I know I got it all covered. And we ending this show.